everyone, and welcome back to another video. Happy Friday. So today's video, I'm going to discuss some things that may be causing you to have setbacks in your hair care. Yes, so we're going to talk about setbacks and some of the things that may be the cause of the setbacks, because a lot of you have said you're going on your second setback or your third. No one has told me that they had over 3 setbacks, but you have been getting setbacks 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so here's some things that I'm going to name off. I want you to get your checklist and check some things off, write them down, okay, and then check them off, and then just go over it with a fine-tooth comb to see which one is really giving you problems. Okay, so I'm just going to name off a few. One is using the wrong hair tools. Now, I have often said this on my videos so many times. You need to find the right tools to use. So if you're using a fine-tooth comb and you're trying to detangle your hair, you are going to snap on it. Your hair is going to snap. You're going to break some of your hair strands off. So you want to use wide tooth combs. Also, when you detangle, please stop using those bristle brushes to detangle your hair. They're not for that. They're to like slick your edges up. A soft one, slick your edges up. You know, if you're wearing a high bun or whatever you want to do, you can use that, and stop using those bristle brushes on your wet hair. Your hair is really weak at that point because it's wet, and it's very weak at that point. And anything doing it very roughly or whatever can cause the hair to just break off. So these are some things that may be the cause of your setbacks. Okay. Relaxers, applying them and mixing them incorrectly. Now, the reason I wrote this one down, because I have seen someone on YouTube, a couple of people on YouTube, and then in my family using and applying them incorrectly, like mixing them up. They would use half of the bottle of the stuff that's supposed to go into the relaxer. They would use half of that and then trying to put it on their hair. This will cause you to have a setback, and especially if you're trying to leave it in there too long because you want your hair straight or you want the relaxer to last a little longer. That's why they put a time on that box. Go by the timer and then take it out when it's time to take it out. If I have 1 minute left, I'm going to the bathroom up here and I'm going to rinse that out. If it's 1 minute, I'm on my way up these stairs and I'm rinsing it out. Okay, using half of that, what is that? The act, whatever that is, that clear thing that go in the relaxer, whatever that is, use all of it. That's why you have that. Okay, the relaxer that I use, they're already made up, so they're already measured out and everything of that sort. I can just take it, stir it up if I want to, and apply it to my hair. That's it. So stop doing that. That may be the cause. Well, it is the cause of you to have a setback. It is the cause of that. Okay, so you want to stop that. Use all of that stuff and stop leaving your relaxers in too long, thinking that your hair will be straighter than usual. It will not. It will not. Okay, so stop doing that. Too much heat. And I know you guys are tired of me talking about too much heat, but you know what? I have learned that not using a lot of heat on your hair, or none at all, will really benefit in your hair care. It will make your hair thicker and healthier. So if you're using heat every 3 days, keeping your hair straight, you know, and using it every week, this will be the cause of you to have a setback as well. You know, hair, you know, it's okay to straighten our hair, things of that sort. I'm not saying stop using heat, but too much heat is not good for anyone's hair. I don't care what state it's in. It is not good for anyone's hair. Protein and moisture overload. You have to know the difference between needing proteins in your hair or needing moisture in your hair. If you need moisture, get you something that will moisturize your hair, either whether it's a cream or water, oil. Or if you need proteins, then you use proteins very sparingly. I mentioned this before. You can do it once a month or every other month. But know the difference with your hair. You have to start paying attention to your hair, okay? Don't just use proteins every 2 weeks. You can't do that. Okay, and you can't do otherwise. The two, if you don't know the difference of the two, then you will have an overload of one or the other. So you have to know the difference. Okay, and I'll leave it down here because I don't want this video to be too long. I'll leave it down here knowing proteins and moisture balance. You have to know that, okay? But otherwise, you're just doing it incorrectly, and your hair, you'll have a setback in your hair, okay? Incompetent stylist. I had two. Maybe I'll do a video on what happened to me. That's why I started doing my hair at home. Maybe I will do a video. I just don't like long dragged out videos. I don't like that. I really don't. But incompetent stylists, I'm not saying all stylists are incompetent. They're not. There are some good ones. And it took me two to finally find out a good one that taught me everything that I needed to know concerning my hair. Okay, it took two. It took two. So if you have a stylist that's jealous because your hair is long and flowing and healthy, and she wants to cut it or leave the relaxer in a little longer or take it out before the time is up, you have to run fast, okay? Now, once again, I'm not saying all stylists are incompetent, but I'm sure each of us, and those of you who are watching, have had a stylist in your past that was incompetent, okay? All right, now we're going to leave it at that. Wearing wigs and weaves, you have to be careful. If you're wearing wigs, you have to take care of your hair up under that wig. Don't just pop it on. Don't wash your hair. Don't moisturize. Don't seal. Any of that. Wigs, wearing all this glue, all that stuff, whatever else they use to keep that stuff on, the weaves. I don't know what else they do because I've never worn them before. And I haven't seen my daughters wear them. They will wear a wig. I know two of them will wear a wig, especially in the summertime. But the glue, I know is bad for the hair, and it will pull and snag on the hair, causing you to have setbacks. So you want to be careful with that, okay? If you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. If you're wearing a wig just to keep a protective style, you have to protect that style. You have to protect it by moisturizing and sealing. You have to check on it, okay? You just can't put it on and don't check on your hair. You have to check on it and take care of it, all right? And last but not least, I have wrote this down too, switching up different products every 2 months or every 3 months in your hair. You have to be careful with that. And I'm going to continuously say this because a lot of you are still not getting it. And I can read the comments or see you in other people's videos. I'm going to try this. I'm going to get this. Guess what? I got this. So-and-so, so-and-so. You want to remain with the same ones you have. I understand that the packagings are so beautiful and we just want to take them and put them through our hair because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But you have to be careful with that because those products also have ingredients. Now, I used the product in my hair, a leave-in, and it didn't work. After I got through sectioning my hair off and sprayed it, my hair immediately, right before my eyes, and it got really hard. I'm like, what the heck is this? My daughter, she said, Mama, what else did you put on your hair? I said, nothing but this. So it rejected it. So what I did was got a moisturizing shampoo and gently washed that out and then follow it with a deep conditioner again and left it on for 30 minutes and my hair was fine. But I never bought that product again. So you better be careful in choosing or getting this and getting that and putting it on your hair because using all kinds of products and you don't know what you're doing will cause you to have a setback, okay? And that's too many setbacks. And then you want to cut your hair off and say, oh, the relaxer took my hair out. It wasn't the relaxer. It was you because you're doing this and you're doing that. Okay, so you have to be careful. Products have ingredients too. And some of those ingredients may not like your hair. All right. So if you have some products and they're working, stick with the same products that you have. Okay. All right. Now, I love y'all and I want you guys to have healthy hair. And I want your hair to flourish and I want your hair to grow as long as the Lord will let it grow. Okay? So take this and then apply it to your heart and then apply it to your hair care. All right? So guys, you will see me in the next video. And if it's the Lord's will, I will be back Friday. God bless you. Bye.